Okay, so yeah. Um, One thing I'll say to about strategies is if you're going to like look at a mentor, maybe ask them,
Mhm.
like why does this work?
Okay.
Maybe try to get a background of how much experience they have, why does it work, right?
Mhm.
Um, Let me ask you though, like why do you think the markets move?
Why do I think they move?
Yeah,
Because
like
of buyers and sellers.
okay, exactly. So what would that equal like in trading terms? Like what
Volume?
exactly volume? Okay.
Mhm.
So now you know that volume moves the markets, right? Now that is what my strategy is based off of. Okay.
Okay.
My strategy is based off volume and structural
Mhm.
levels. Like pretty much like
Like
70, 80% of it is just that,
okay.
right? So that's how I found my strategy or how I
Developed it?
yeah, I guess developed it. I mean, there's a lot of people who do the same stuff, right? I mean, there's thousands of
Yeah.
people who have the same strategy even if they don't know it. Um
Okay.
But yeah, I've been using it for like over like probably over a year and a half now, and I personally found it to be the most accurate compared to other ones I've
Okay.
used. I've tried order blocks, I've tried supply and demand,
Mhm.
I tried all that stuff, and for me, I just couldn't never get through my head like why does it work or when I would take the trades, I'm like, okay, well, where am I supposed to put my SO, blah 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 blah, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
when I incorporated volume I can
Mhm.
know, where the most volume is, where the least volume is, where traders are liking to hold, right? Like where buyers are liking to hold support at, where sellers are
Okay.
liking to hold resistance at, right? Because
Yeah.
resistance equals sellers, support equals buyers, right? Essentially, that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let me stream. Okay.
My question is like for me, what I've been doing is like I've been watching like videos on like the volume profiles and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
like I kind of do like a mix of like what I've learned, like because I wouldn't say he's like a mentor, but he kind of helped me like in the beginning. Before I took a break, he was helping me like learn a little bit.
Yeah.
And his was more like market structure, like the super basic, but like for like obviously for like longer term. It wasn't really much for like scalping.
Right.
It was that and fibs. And I was just like using like a mix of like that, but I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like just using a mix of everything.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. People do that too. I use fibs personally also. Sometimes
Hmm.
I like to favor the 0.5%, which is the 50%
Okay.
of the fib. Reason
Look,
why being is because it's a 50% retrace of whatever you pull it from. So you pull it from low to high, right?
yeah.
62 300 is going to be the 50% retrace of this entire uptrend. And
Oh, okay.
right, so
Yeah.
that's how these work, right?
Mine was more the way he taught me was like the certain levels are like entry points and the exit levels like -1, the -6.18, like that type of thing. You know what I mean? It was I'm guessing I like in the
Yeah.
technical term it might be the same, but it was just like a different way of using it.
I understand. Yeah, that's called it's some things a name for it could be orb opening range breakouts. That's kind of for like New York session almost or just any session,
Mm.
but like you focus the first 30 minutes, you place the
Uh-huh.
fib from like where it open to like the high to low within that 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then you'll have these extended fibs, which I'm guessing is what he used. It's called orb like this. And you see the negatives, -5, -1,
Yeah,
-2,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
-5. And what you're basically doing is you're entering off like, I don't know, just one of these 0 or 1 breakouts
Yeah.
or breakdowns, and then TPing at the point 0.5, the 1, and then 1.5, etc. But that's a
Okay.
strategy for another day. And that one I've used
Yeah, yeah,
before and
yeah.
it works also.
Yeah, no,
Um,
no, I was just
yeah.
trying to see like a correlation to it. That's it. Like nothing.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you wanted to learn what again?
So it was just the volume profiles. Like the way that I've been doing them is just because the video that I saw, you said it was like from open to like what the current is. But and sometimes, like for example, like if you look at Bitcoin right now, right? Like
Hmm.
maybe like 30, and I don't know, hold up. When was this? Yesterday, it was at 65 and it dipped all the way down to 62.
Right.
When I start my volume profile and the new range created past like after that dump,
Hmm. What do you mean though? Like,
Like, I mean, I think it'd be better if I show my screen. I'm trying to see if I could get it.
yeah, you can do that.
Um, it's just for some reason it's not letting me share. It says my Discord doesn't have permission. Uh, give me a second. Um, Now, maybe I'll try to like tell you and you'd let me know. Like for example, like on the 15-minute time frame, right? Like the way I'm
Uh-huh.
looking at it,
Yep.
uh, Monday, like what is that? 19. That's fuck minus 8, like 8 o'clock. Like that range started, and I put it up till I don't know 11 in the morning today and Tuesday. Like that, yeah, that range right there. You see, like that, like there would where would I start? That's my point. Like, let's say I wake up in the morning, like that would be it.
Okay, you wake up in the morning. Um,
Like I wake, I don't know, I wake up at 8. Let's say I wake up at 8, and like I look at this chart, like where that's my point is like where would I put the range?
okay, where are you waking up here? Or are you waking up
Yeah, I'd say I
here
wake
or
up there.
here?
Let's say I wake up like that the little shitter right there where it goes a little
Okay.
down.
Oh, right here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right there, right there.
Um, I wouldn't trade this at all yet.
Mhm.
I wouldn't bother trading this personally with just the range. There isn't much here because you placed it even from up here. You're looking at pretty much this.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, there isn't much trade with this really.
No, no, I'm
All
saying I wake up here, but like I like let's say like I mean what I'm asking is like I wake up at a certain point where like where would I put the range like to trade for the full day? That's what I'm trying to ask.
okay
Like let's
for
say
the
like
full day.
yeah.
So you okay? So you're saying that the daily opens? No?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you place a daily open, which is at 8 o'clock, and you just extend it. So you would go here, or you go to your
Mhm.
settings, right? And then you go to extend right, and this will
Uh-huh.
extend the entire day. And
Oh,
right, and
okay.
so this is pretty much your daily range. And now if I pull out
Mhm.
a daily profile, it probably look the same. See how it's exactly the same when I pull the daily
Yeah.
profile, right? So that's your exact range. And we just opened up a new daily 8 minutes ago. So yeah, it's obviously going to generate a new one here like it did. But yeah, so that's all you do. You just pull it from when daily opens. So 8 o'clock, and then you hold extend until the next day 8 o'clock, and then you turn off extend, and then
Okay.
you can go ahead and open up a new range on the daily open,
Mhm.
and then put this one to extend, and you just keep doing it on repeat, unless you make a custom profile, which you can look up on YouTube. It's pretty easy.
Wait, I'm confused. The last part that why'd you open a profile on that little candle over there? I'm sorry.
Because the new daily kind of opened up right now.
See that's where I'm confused because when I think of daily candle, I go on the daily like time frame. You know what I
You
mean?
can do
And I
that too.
go like
If you go on a daily time frame, you can do that. Also, you can just go on a daily time frame. Like I said, let's
mhm,
take yesterday for example. Also, just place it and then
mhm.
extend. Um, and then it'll be like that. Literally, it's the
Oh,
exact
okay.
same.
So okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And you
All
can do it
right.
for
Yeah,
today
that's
also, right? So you can just go
uh-huh.
go daily candle, go here, extend,
Mhm.
right? And then boom, it's gonna be automatically there. Go in the 1 minute, right?
Okay. And then let's say that I'm like whatever I yeah, let's say today the new candle open. Would I use like I saw you using like the previous point of control and like the previous like what I'd mark that out, right? Like
Yes,
that'd be another okay.
yes, you would so here I'll pull up this one. It's much easier. So yeah, I would mark out the previous day, you know,
Yeah, yeah, because that's what I've been doing. So like the previous day of the thing, like that it's still valid for the next day for the like if I want to use like a support or resistance, right? Technically.
yes. So
Yeah.
there's two ways you can do that. Some
Mm-hmm.
people like to just keep it as previous day, and then once a new daily count opens. So let's say that's tomorrow, a new daily count
Mm-hmm.
opens, right? Wednesday. Um, they will remove these, okay? But I like to
Okay.
keep them if they're
Mm-hmm.
untouched. So let's say today, maybe we come down, we retest the
Yeah.
previous day value high as a breakout, as we broke out of it, and then you push up,
Mhm.
right? And it goes on to the next day. People will
Mhm.
usually remove all these, but I will just remove this one
That
and
one,
then
yeah.
keep these in a folder, somewhere wherever, right? Because they still show great support resistance later on. Like if you watch the video on the I showed on the weekly,
Mhm.
um if you look at this one, right?
Okay.
For example, mm, 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 Marcus as
I
a
started getting lost in the video when I saw all the ABCs and stuff. I was like, "Oh."
okay, yeah, that was like a whole that's like a part of market profile, but
Mhm.
it's called TPO. But yeah, you can go over that too in a second. But yeah, so see how we placed this one, and then
Yeah.
a whole week was made, and even though we didn't touch it, I'm not going to remove
Mhm.
it. I'm going to keep it there until later on
Ok
it finally touches it, and you can exactly see what happens, right? Eventually, it touches it and it rejects, right? It
and it
gets
rejects,
good
yeah.
rejection. Even later on, you show that same resistance.
Right
Um,
there, yeah.
this for example was a really good one to keep,
Mhm.
because if you go on the weekly, look what it's calculating, right? It's calculating this huge weekly candle, okay,
Yeah.
right? Or let me just like this. Yeah, so it's calculating this huge weekly candle. So
Mhm.
what is this value area high telling you? This weekly value high. It's telling you that if you can flip above this
This part, yeah,
resistance, you can
it
expand
becomes it could
to
extend higher.
the whatever the
73-ish.
the previous profile before that, because there's no levels really
Oh,
holding
okay,
it.
so, like, if it breaks a profile, it's most likely to hit that other profile before. That like,
Exactly.
that
The
is that
next, it's
okay.
going to be the following profile. So if we use, yeah, the weekly right now, let's say we
Mhm.
break out of, or we're coming into our previously point of control. Or no, never mind. But yeah, let's say we break out of our previous week value high,
Mhm.
right? We're going to likely see move up into the next,
That zone,
previously value
okay.
high level, right? Because that is the last level really. Um,
And then, for example, in that previous point of control right there, would that also be a sign of, like, where it could flip as well, like, back down or up?
yeah, it's
Or
still
is
resistance.
okay, okay, okay.
It's still resistance,
Mhm.
definitely, yeah. So right
But
now,
my
we haven't
question
gone
is,
away.
let's like I'm still learning scalping, so obviously I'm not like that super good at it.
Hmm.
But like let's say like how much confirmation do I need of like it hitting the like a certain level for me to be like, all right, I'm gonna enter the trade type of thing? Because like I'm still kind of confused about that, like with the whole like confirmation part. Like is that all I need just like for it to hit that level? Maybe go up and down a little bit and then it break out of it and then that's my confirmation. That's it.
Um, that's where order flow comes in, because
Mm-hmm.
that's when I go to order flow, because order flow is
Okay.
what I use to read resist like read when I'm entering trades, so I know
Okay.
if there is buyers or sellers getting absorbed, meaning
All
that
right.
that
I'll put down
support
those.
is looking strong or that resistance is looking strong, right? So
Mhm,
let's say we remove order flow for this instance, let's say we're just looking at daily profile. I can see that this previous day value below has not been touched yet, right?
mhm.
From Sunday, or what is it? Yeah, Sunday, right? Or no, Monday. Wait, yeah,
Wait,
Monday, because today's Tuesday. Yeah, Monday.
you gra
Say what?
are you graphing like a volume profile for each day weekly, like as they were like normal levels like that? Because
Yeah,
the thing
I
is, I've
graph
never
them all.
seen like this folder stuff like at all like in my life with trading views, so I'm a little like I'm just got a little confused. So for every day you have a profile already done.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, and then
yeah,
you just use that as your okay,
yeah.
got it.
So now if we look at right Mondays,
Mhm,
all these levels are untouched. So if we want to go ahead, we can go ahead and mark all these levels if you want. This is a negative
mhm,
point of control, has not been touched. Previous day value high, not been touched. Previous day value low. Okay. And then we
mhm,
also have the previous day value high below us has not been touched either. Now you're in between
Yeah.
two profiles now, okay? Two untouched levels. I do
Mm-hmm.
nothing here. What
Okay.
I'm doing here, I'm either waiting for price to come down, retest the breakouts of the previous day value high,
Mm-hmm.
or price comes up to the previous day value low level, the untouched level, look for rejection and
Yeah.
take shorts
Yeah.
down into that
I think
retest,
that's okay.
right? And then vice versa, as I just went over before, if you come into this, you can
Mm-hmm.
take longs up into it, right? And that would pretty
Okay.
much be your TP1. So your take profit one, take profit one. Your take profit two would be depending on if price is able to break through it, right? And then you can hold the
Mm-hmm.
TP2 to, maybe these levels, maybe up here, and this one would be like probably previously put control or previously value low, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. See, like today, I'm like I'm using I have like a live account, but for like the stuff that I'm still in, like this stuff, I use like the paper trading account on
Mm-hmm.
TradingView, and like I took some like dumbass short because on
Yeah.
like I looked at it again. I'm like, oh, this shit was so retarded. It was on ETH. I shorted because it hit the previous day value over low.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least from what I had on my thing. And honestly, this chart looks low key fucked. I don't think I did it right. But on the previous day low, value over low, it like hit it and then it rejected. And then I'm like, all right, let me enter a short because it's gonna go a little more down. And then it spiked up, it hit my stop loss, and then it went down and then it bounced back up again. Um,
I know
I
this
don't
was
know.
a great example of a long. Um, this was a great example of a long. Maybe when you took that short, because what are you
Oh
doing
wait, like
is
where? Let's so I could understand.
say what?
Previous day. Okay. Oh no, I'm trying to see where you got the long from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you see this profile over here, this previous value
Mhm.
low. Remember, I told you I'd mark him. I wouldn't.
You
I'd
mark it
rather be
when
the
it's
holder,
unticked, yeah.
right? Days later, right? 3 days later, price finally
Mhm.
comes into it, wicks into it, and then
Yeah.
breaks back upwards, right? And now you're coming
Uh-huh.
into the previous value really high, this one level. Has it been touched yet? Oh, doesn't look like it, or maybe it might have been touched. Yeah.
See that I think my the
Oh, let's switch.
the the way that I did the range for the thingy, it wasn't right. I don't think I did it right.
Yeah.
Like the because yeah, let me see. Yeah, no, I did mine totally wrong. That's why. Because it looked like it hit the previous day value over low and it didn't like at all.
Right.
Okay.
So like, let's say you flip this previous value low. What's the next option, right? Like, what's the next likely scenario?
So you flip that, it could dip down and it could maybe hit up the previous point of control, right? If it flips it.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
you're
yeah,
exactly, yeah. So you're playing these level by level, right? You know,
yeah.
even if I have targets, let's say I'm in a long and I'm targeting, maybe 70K BTC. Even if I have
Mhm.
targets there, I'm still going to play level by level. You know,
Mhm.
let's say I long to ETH here and I'm like, okay, I want to go for this high. Well, okay,
First there's
I
that
long here,
part,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, okay, I TP1 here. It was able to flip. I'm gonna see how point control looks. Maybe it comes back down. Okay, is it like it's gonna break or is it like it's gonna hold? If it's looking like it's gonna hold, obviously I'm gonna hold higher. But then once you
Yeah.
get up to here, and let's say you just reject this and then come back down, and then break down below this, that's kind of like, okay, I should probably have to trade, cause I mean you're kind of from on these
Yeah,
highs,
there's
right? And you're
yeah,
coming back below resistance.
okay. All right. And so I'm still trying to understand. So the profiles you have right now of the volume, like that are graphed, those are daily.
Yeah.
Okay, so you keep those profiles on the entire time daily, and you just trade on those like lower time frames based on those profiles.
Yeah, so what you do is, like maybe for me, like I'd go into hourly, I'd mark these
Mm-hmm.
levels, and then
Yeah.
I'd probably turn off the profile, depending,
Okay.
or I keep it on. It just depends. and
It depends,
then
yeah.
I will go ahead and look at the levels on a lower time frame with order flow for that NG confirmation, right?
Okay. Oh, so then I don't like because what I've been doing, which I'm guessing is definitely wrong, like on my 15-minute time frame, I just find a range and then I put the like the profile. Like I don't even do like the whole like daily thing like at all.
Hmm.
Like I just realized that. So that's okay.
You can do that, yes, but yeah, it does depend. So, like for me, I would do that a lot, but those are
Mhm.
more for like ranges that I'm specifically looking at.
Okay.
So if we take let's go back to BTC for this. Go to BTC and we look have a range here. So this, or let me move this. So this range here, right,
Mhm.
is obviously a range, right? I mean, you've been here for 2 months. It's like okay, it's a developed range already, and this is
Yeah.
where you would use that volume or that fixed range. That's where you pull it from the start of it, and then hold and
Mhm.
then extend it until it's able to break out, right?
Okay.
And right now, this is how the levels are looking. And
Mhm.
the levels do fluctuate because it's based off volume, right?
But yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so they do fluctuate. Like point of control at one point was down here, and then at one point it
Mhm.
was up here, and then now it's down right here, right? So they
Okay.
do fluctuate. It just depends on the volume.
Okay. So my question is more like in like let's I want to trade like the 15-minute time frame, right?
Hmm.
And then what like where would I establish the like just like the I go on the daily candle and I just put that previous day that would be it? Like that's how it is? That's how it is?
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
mean, I put the like bro, I'd like to show you like how I would do it, but so like that profile you have right there on like on this last little range, that's from the that's like that same day. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, yeah. It's within the same day.
Okay.
It's the entire Tuesday candle, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to clarify because I'm just like I was so confused on if I was like doing it right or wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the entire Tuesday candle. And this is the entire Monday candle, and then this is
Yeah,
Sunday,
Monday,
Saturday,
Sunday.
etc.
Okay. All right. And then do you know because I don't have Trading View Premium, can I still do the folder stuff without that's like a premium thing type of thing right there.
Order, I think you can do it. I think you can.
No, I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. I could do it.
Yeah,
I
I
could
think
do
you
it.
can.
I just gotta learn how to organize this because
Right.
yeah, this is never used it before. I bet.
So
All
yeah,
right,
so
thank
if we're
you.
looking at this, right,
Mhm.
and if we use all the levels that I made,
Mhm.
which is going to
Do
be
you have
this.
every single one of them like graphed out like that?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have all the levels like written as well? Like on oh yeah, you do, okay.
It's in a folder, you mean? Yeah, it's all in a
Yeah,
folder.
yeah, yeah, like oh
Yeah.
yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Um, if you look at the volume profile, another trick you can do is, I don't know if you
Mhm,
noticed in the video, but another trick you can look for is looking at the graph itself, the histogram
mhm.
itself, okay? Remember that these point controls equal the most volume, which is
The most
another
valid, yeah.
name for a high volume node,
Valid
okay?
node. Yeah, yeah, I saw that part. Okay.
So this right here would be a high volume node, right?
Mhm.
This in the middle would be like a low volume node, okay?
Yeah.
And now if you look, I don't know if you noticed, but if you look at these rectangles that I had it marked out, right?
Mhm.
And you can look how this high volume node literally gave that exact
Yeah,
support.
gave yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that shows you, that this node definitely has buyers
Some
interested in
yeah,
it.
okay.
Um, and then yeah, it was able to stay above the low volume node, which is a good sign. And right now we're
Mhm,
battling this, this point of control. Um, yeah, I wouldn't because we have two high volume nodes here, I wouldn't really take a trade on a breakout this one. I'd rather look at
mhm.
this one to break out and then take a trade. If we could break
Okay,
out of this high volume node right here, I think that it'll be likely to revisit the value high, right?
okay. And then my other question was, and that you just reminded me. So, for example, can there be multi like does it always have to be like a sandwich of like high volume node, low volume node, high volume node, or like because like for example, like there's also like a like or does it is it like is it that's my question. Is it like always a sandwich, high volume node, low volume node, and then high volume node?
Oh, is like this?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
No.
yeah. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, it just depends. But if you
Uh,
simply just look at the volume profile, you'll notice. You'll see.
Okay.
Because sometimes this whole thing can be thick. Um,
Mhm.
this entire thing could be like drawn down. Like if I look, I think I've seen an example somewhere. Um, see if I can look. Okay, I don't know, but it'll
Yeah,
more so
no,
be like this, right? This, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's yeah, that's a good way. All right.
So yeah, but yeah, even with this ETH profile, you can clearly see that ETH has got great acceptance above the value below, right? So
Yeah.
this is kind of telling you like if you flip this um with this high volume node here, I guess you want to put in volume terms. This here, I think it's probably
Mhm.
likely that you're going to revisit the point of control, right?
After it breaks out that high volume node.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever used a AQB WAPs like this?
I have like the EMAs, but VWAPs, no. I've said like I saw a video on it, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, so VWAPs is just it's calculated off volume. So I also like to add it into my strategy, right? Because it's another volume
Yeah,
confluence.
it's all it's another volume stuff. Okay.
Yeah, so maybe you want to look into it, but I think it's definitely a
Mhm.
key point for me too.
And then VWAP, like for example, in that case, what is it telling you right there, like that, like not because I'm just saying this because like I've never read it, but like in your like what you're seeing right
Okay.
now with the VWAP.
So what VWAP does, it calculates all the buyers and sellers and tells you
Hmm.
the balanced price to it. Okay.
Okay.
So this entire thing, the whole time, the price is balanced. And then eventually
Okay.
you start ripping.
It
You start
just
ripping,
yeah, yeah,
and it's telling you that price is not balanced out from wherever it's pulled from this
yeah.
high.
Okay.
So once price can revisit it, it's balanced. Okay, price is
Okay.
balanced, and then it can either continue in the other direction or flip it and then continue higher.
Okay.
And a better way you can look at this is going
Hmm.
to be, um, yeah, I guess VWAPs, but yeah, VWAPs, but like doing it with, where's it at? Doing it with sessions, so you can place VWAPs, for example, at each session, so like London, Asia, New York, or you can
Hmm.
do it on the daily ones, right? So you can do it on a daily also, where it places at each new daily candle. So it places it,
Okay.
right? So place at 20 and then ended at 20. Right? Or placed at 8 p.m. and then ended at 8 p.m. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's another way you can do it or look at it. And what these basically mean is I'll go on the weekly for it to be better. What these mean is once it hits these bands, right?
Okay.
That's telling you that price unbalanced, right, the buyers and sellers is like it's
Yeah. Yeah.
very unbalanced and the VWAP equals balance, right? So once it comes into its price is rebalancing again, and then it can either
Hmm.
again continue into the direction it was or flip it,
Go.
go higher,
Yeah.
right? And then
Okay.
and you get both of those examples here, right? If you push into it, you reject, go back down, and then here you flip it and then obviously push higher, okay?
Yeah.
And another example with even right now, this current week, this past 2 days,
Mhm.
is this whole time price is balance, and then it started ripping, right? And this is telling
Tearing
you, it's
me
coming to
down.
the band, is telling you, okay, you should now be looking for longs because price is very unbalanced, and the likely scenario is that price goes to rebalance itself. And that's exactly what
Okay.
it does, right? It goes to rebalance itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's pretty much how VWAPs work, and that's why I think it's
Mhm.
very useful.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll watch more videos on it then, cause I saw it, like briefly mentioned in a video, but
Hmm.
like I was watching a video more like for market structure, cause one of my friends is like, yo, before you do anything, make sure you understand market structure. So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Um, so I like that's like the most videos I've watched so far, just like purely market structure, so I get that part down.
Yeah, so
Uh,
like VWAP is literally a market structure itself
mhm.
almost,
Okay.
just with volume, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Because looking at this, right, these high volume nodes again is you're literally just um what's it called? Yeah, just coming into it, support
Mhm.
resistance, push into it, support resistance, flip, flip, flip. And you'll
Yeah,
notice a
flip.
lot that these are a lot of market structure resistance or support zones. Like here, this is obviously a 4 hour market structure here, support.
Yeah.
If you look up here, big, market structure support, that's turned into
Yeah.
resistance when it broke below, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, again, volume really just like gives you the full picture in my opinion, right?
Mhm.
It like tells you exactly what's happening almost. Even though you can still, almost see like 70% of it with just market structure itself, the candles,
Mhm.
that volume like gives you that edge, I'm talking about.
That extra edge, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, any
All
other
right, well.
questions or
No, no, I'm not that no, you honestly you answered them all perfectly. That's what I was confused about. Thank you. I appreciate it, honestly.
yep, yep.
All right.
What's your next goal?
Thank Next goal?
Yeah, what do you think your next um yeah, your goal is? What's next? Like do you want to learn more? Like do you
No, I
want
mean, I wanna
to
learn more, like,
well, I get
cause
that,
what's
but
it
like learn more with about volume profiles? Do you want to learn maybe
Yeah, I mean, after this, I'm definitely gonna search some VWAP videos and check it out
mhm
so I could understand a little better because it's still a little confusing. And then I saw there's like other volume profile tools that I was watching another video on it.
mhm
Um, but I didn't get too deep into that one yet because I was just trying to understand this one before I got more into it.
yeah, and the
But
better
yeah.
ones is called a TPO,
Hmm.
which is this.
So my question is like, do you use all of this just for one trade, or is it like for specific trades at like that you look at this as well? You know what I mean?
Oh no, I look at everything for the most part. So yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
what this TPO is telling me is that there's an imbalance here at
Mhm.
63 300
Yeah,
60.
no, I remember I saw it was like the two letters that are like together, like two pairs. It's like like not something good.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Those
then
are called poor lows, poor highs.
yeah, poor lows, poor highs. Yeah, yeah, that's what it was.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah, so
Um,
this is something that I would definitely recommend learning after you
mhm.
able to get a good understanding of the volume profile because they go hand
Okay.
in hand.
All right.
Yeah,
And
they're like Batman and Robin,
um,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah. So like my like this is my like last question. Like I won't bother anymore, but like I'm just trying to like for me like learning is a little easier like if I understand like how you're thinking of it.
Hmm.
So well, let's say like you're gonna enter like a scalp or whatever, like a short trade really quick. Are you gonna look through all of that first and like can I wait just to better like can I see how you would do it? Like let's say like can I see how you would do it and like see like your thought process on it
Right
with
now?
like just like, yeah like right now like anything.
Okay.
If not then
Yeah, you
it's
can
totally
go.
fine. All
So
right.
let's say we're scalping right now. I'm gonna go on the previous. Look at these levels.
Mhm.
We'll go previous value low. We'll go to this one has been touched. And then we're gonna mark these just in case you fall below. Yeah, of course, make a folder. You can name it like
Mhm.
15-minute or whatever you want.
Oh, okay, so you make a folder every time you do a trade. That's how it is.
Most of the time, yeah, because I like to
Okay.
keep everything organized personally. Some people don't, and it's on them, but me personally, yeah.
Bro, man, you're organized as fuck. Holy. You should see my shit. My shit's just like a bunch of bullshit on the chart.
Yeah.
It's just straight like l- lines, like because I've been trying to like understand like key levels too for like
Hmm.
per time frame. So I just have a bunch of lines. Ahorita. Say, all right.
Okay, so these thick blocks here, you see how it's standing out in the previous.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of telling you that this is almost like a high volume node, but within a TPO
Within
sense.
the
Yeah,
okay.
the letter block sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going hand in hand with our previous A value low from the volume profile.
Mm-hmm.
Single prints here, I wouldn't trade this though. Like I like to trade single prints when they get filled, but in
Okay.
this instance, right now it's not looking like I want to because it's only one confluence trade, right? Like when you're trading, you want
Yeah.
to combine the most confluence you can and look for that,
Okay.
right? And if we go ahead and place a VWAP from here, oh, this is already getting hit, so can't do much with that, but I'll still have it here.
Like there, what do you are you just like measuring it out?
Um, a little technique that I personally do that I've actually never seen
Mhm.
anybody else do is when pulling these fibs, I like to focus on it. If I'm looking for a G pocket, right, this
Yeah.
618, 708, or 706, is I
Mhm.
like to see if it's already been used. So right here, for instance, if you pull it from this high to low, it's already been used here,
Yeah.
right, when rejected. And you pull
Okay.
it again, high to low, has not been used. So what I would do
Mhm.
here is I will keep pulling it down, right? And that's kind of
Okay.
right there lining up with right in this I guess level you want to short, right?
Okay.
So that's kind of giving me an extra confluence.
Mhm.
But I will remove it just for now because you probably won't understand
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go on the weekly. Let's see if anything's here.
Wait, so how long have you if you could still talk and do this, how long have you been doing this then? Because
Uh,
well, like a fat
yeah, like a year and a half with this strategy personally.
okay. And what you switched out like a lot of strategies or like is it was it like oh I did this one and just you found this one and
Yeah, I've tried, Luxago or no?
which one?
You know what Luxago is?
No, no idea.
Well, if you look it up, take a quick. Um,
I'll switch it up. I'll switch it up.
okay,
How do you
so
spell it?
Luxago, but it's an indicator within TradingView.
Okay.
So it's basically like AI almost, but it
Uh-huh.
has like SMC concepts, ICT, kill
Like
zones,
everything.
order
Okay.
blocks, all that stuff, FEGs,
Yeah.
IFEGs. I tried it all and I never liked it. I never found anything that
Okay.
really gave me that edge like this does.
Okay.
Imbalance fill. All right, now we're gonna pull up this one last time. See if anything's here. Have a mm,
Oh yeah. And then when I do those nodes and stuff, does it have to be a specific amount of bars or just like
no, it's just the
it's
thickest part of it. So like this,
okay.
right? On the monthly VWAP,
Yeah.
or I mean the monthly profile. See how it's like the really the next thickest part besides the point of control.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Now if we pull up some order flow, let me switch my screen.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I've seen that. I might have seen it in your video that I was actually looking at.
Yeah,
This
so if we pull up order flow, what I'm looking for now is going to be maybe some imbalances above, which right now
okay.
doesn't look like there's any.
This is on TradingView?
No, this is a separate platform.
Okay.
Mm. Well, another thing here is actually happening right now is, so you've seen this
Mhm.
candle, right?
Okay.
So you see how I have a volume profile within it, right?
Yeah.
And the high volume node, if we zoom into it, we can see what's going on. And what it's telling us is there's majority sellers happening here. Okay?
Mhm.
So sellers like to or sellers think that 64 100, 64 180 is a good
It's
price
like
to sell their Bitcoin. And now
okay.
if we fast forward, remember this price 641 and 6418, we
Mhm.
can see that we're currently rejecting from that in that 641 right here, right?
Yeah, that level.
So,
Okay.
oh yeah, there it is, right here. Is that right? So we literally just wicked into that node. You see how it's highlighted?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's telling you this is like a pretty big seller node within this big red candle, and we've wicked right into it
Yeah.
and rejected right off of it, right? So this is another good
Yeah.
example of how order flow can be useful. It's telling you exactly where sellers like to sell. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then
Besides, go ahead.
okay, oh yeah, sorry. For example, like in if you know that, how come you don't short at that point? You know what I mean? Or like you would. You know what I mean?
Um, I mean, if I was looking, I would. Yeah. But right
Okay.
now, no. Like if
All
I
right.
seen this, like if I, if I'm making a setup and I seen this, blah blah, blah, and it's all connecting, then yeah, I'll go ahead and take a short. Right.
Like yeah, for example, like didn't it hit there? Didn't it hit there right like just a second? Like I mean, not later earlier today
Yeah, I just hit it like five
or
minutes ago
no?
in VC.
Oh no, yeah, no. Oh, okay, I was looking at the other one. All right, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it like, yeah, like 5 minutes ago or something.
Mhm.
Um, weekly view wall. Yeah, so this yeah, pretty much what this is all telling me is we flip our previously high, I guess, right here. Can be a level you can
Mhm.
imagine. 6420. We're going to push up to 645, which if we go back to trading view, that's kind of support that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does. It's right there.
So yeah, so we push above this, we up, or
Mhm.
we up from the high. Then yeah, our next resistance zone is gonna be between 6455 and 648, I guess. 64770 to be exact.
Mhm.
And in this zone is where you're going to look for shorts, pretty much.
Which zone? But where we're at right now?
No, this like blue zone pretty much.
Oh yeah. And then my question is because I'm guessing it's because you get like in your sense you need more confidence. But how come if you think that it's gonna go all the way over there, how come you wouldn't long that in that point like that time? You know what I mean? From here to there.
Because you have to flip this first. So right now there's no long. Hey, you have to
Okay.
flip this VWAP from the high. If you flip this VWAP from the high, then maybe I will go long. Maybe I'll take a long, and my SL will probably be below this wick right here, and
Mm-hmm.
TP is going to be up here, right? Um,
Okay.
it's that, but it's also just like having the option to choose or having the decision to make, being do I want to take a low time frame trade or do I want to wait for a more high confluence, high time frame or mid time frame trade, right?
Okay.
It just
Yeah.
depends. And of course, you can always adjust your risk, your sizing is what you should always do when you're trading
Mm-hmm.
with low time frame, mid time frame, high time frame, right?
Yeah.
Low time frame, you maybe you only really want to risk like honestly, you only really want to risk like maybe 0.5%,
Mm-hmm.
like towards the most 0.5%, maybe 1% if it's looking like a high confluence,
Okay.
low time frame trade,
Mm-hmm.
a report. But yeah, you just adjust it because trading is what I've noticed. When I first started in perps and what
Mm-hmm.
I've seen from other people is that a lot of the times they have a good strategy. It's
Mm-hmm.
just that their risk is not manageable. Okay,
Okay.
so they're like 50% pouring into this one low time frame trade, right? I mean, all it
Yeah.
takes is what, a $200 move and you're wiped out. You don't
Yeah.
want to do that, right?
Okay.
a lot of times people's win rates can be good. Like they have the potential to be good win rates, like 60%, win rates, 70%. But the risk is so terrible that it outweighs that win rate ratio, right?
Okay. Okay,
So
so at the end of it, okay, okay, got it. All right, let me write that down. Um,
yeah, like I have a friend in the server, and he's traded for a bit, and he might watch the video and like I try to help him, blah blah blah, and he's developed his own strategy in a way. And
mhm,
for a long time, his strategy worked, but the
yeah.
problem was that he risked too much. So when he would
Okay.
lose one trade, it sets him back 10 steps. And when he wins a trade, it only
Oh,
pushes him forward 2 steps. Right,
yeah,
so you're still behind 8 steps to being break even because because you're risking so much in one trade, right?
yeah. Oh, that's actually a really good way to put it. Yeah, right, man. You're smart. Yeah, no, like that's what I've been noticing too. I feel like with what I'm risking is definitely like because I think it was like I asked Hendo and he like told me he's like, oh, like you only want to be risking like 1%, like if you're doing like low time frame. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, what the fuck? I was like not doing that at all.
Yeah,
I was like fully like not, I mean, I wasn't obviously full porting or anything, but like I have a little more common sense than that. But I was doing like maybe like 10%,
yeah.
7%. I was like, oh hell, what the you guys are, I didn't know it was like that, but okay.
Yeah, yeah, it just depends. Because, like, in the long term, like, if you have a good strategy, you will be profitable. Like, yeah, you will be profitable with a good strategy and good risk management, but you will not be profitable if you have a good strategy and poor risk management,
Okay,
right?
risk management, yeah.
The risk manager is probably one of the most key things, you know?
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna use all this information. I'm gonna try it out tomorrow. Just fix out the little shitty things that I had yesterday or
Hmm.
today, I guess, with that little tiny short trade that was like kind of ass. But yeah, I bet. Thank you. No, I appreciate it a lot though. Like for real, that
Yep,
definitely helped a little more.
that's great.
All right,
If you need anything else, let me know.
yeah, thank you.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Bye.